centre is, what it says, it's a visitor centre where people can go for information and to find out what there is in the Arataki ranges. It's often referred to as the gateway to the Aratakaris. And inside the centre there's live animal displays of our native animals like the geckos and our native fish and things like that to see. And there's a play area for children where they can interact with things that you can find in the bush. There's also a lot of history there, and the information side of it is about where to go for walks, what beaches to go to, what there is special things that you can find and see, like there's the caves and waterfalls and all that. Friends of Arataki originated the year after this Arataki Visitor Centre was open, when we found that all of a sudden hundreds and hundreds of people wanted to come up and visit this beautiful place, and there was just not the facilities here for them, and the council at the time didn't have a budget to actually cope with it. And so we thought, what can we do to make this place more friendly for people that come, and how can we help out in some way? So then we formed an organisation where basically we were all volunteers, and we just volunteer our services, and we actually put money in, and we put in these live insect displays and enclosures where there's geckos and things like that, so people get to see, oh, you know, because in the centre you can't, by looking out the window, you can't see any live animals or fish or anything like that, and then they can actually see all these live displays. And so these were just all volunteers that wanted to help and wanted people to see what we see and what we love about the Arataki ranges. Kids Day, well, it's another thing that we like to do. It's a free day that we put on once a year, and we do that because we think this place is quite unique. There's lots of things that other kids' days don't have that we have, which is, our main one is our bugman. And our bugman is a very special guy who's got permission to actually breed and look after geckos and native fauna. So he has those there where the kids get to hold these big giant spiders. They get to hold geckos and other types of lizards, and then he also got displays of frogs and things like that, so the kids can all interact with them. Also the bush camp experience. That's run from the education centre, which is adjacent here to the Arataki Visitor Centre, and it's where school children come up and they can go out into the bush and they get to experience the old day bush camp, and they have to learn how to get wood and how to make their own fires and make their own bread and make their own billy tea and then build their own little bivouacs. It just takes them back in time and gives them an insight into what happened in the old days. I volunteer because not only do I love the bush, I love what it represents, and I find a lot of solitude and quietness and peace on the bush, that I just feel that this is something that we totally take for granted.